Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about maybe my favorite type of people in the world, as far as nationality goes. Jamaican people. I mean, who doesn't love Jamaicans? Jamaicans are fucking awesome. And did you know they have white Jamaicans? Yes, they actually have white Jamaicans. I have never met one, but apparently they do exist. Could you imagine life as a white Jamaican? Wow, that's gotta be a pain in the ass. Like,
Yeah, man, me a white Jamaican. And when me in Jamaica, it not a problem for me. Cause the Jamaican people know. They have all the people in the world in Jamaica, them. They have the black Jamaican, a white Jamaican, a Asian Jamaican, a Hispanic, a Indian Jamaican. So, it no problem for me in Jamaica. But when me leave Jamaica, that's when the bumper clot starts them. Every time me leave Jamaica, open my mouth, people say, yeah man, you can stop with a stupid Jamaican accent now. Use your real voice. I say, man, this me real voice. Me a Jamaican. Me a white Jamaican. Lord of mercy, me don't know.
so what I really love about Jamaicans is that they are very unpolitically correct people. Right? I hate PC. Like, I am a die-in-the-wool Donald Trump supporter. I cannot stand PC, social justice warriors, euphemisms, any of that shit. George Carlin has always been my hero my whole life. I'm that guy. And Jamaicans don't even understand the meaning of PC. And this woman that used to come and babysit for me, this Jamaican woman, started coming over when I was 8. Her name was Madge. Housekeeper slash babysitter. She stayed for 3 years until I was 11. And then would come over intermittently to, hang out, when my parents would go out of town or whatever. And I just loved this woman. She was the best. I still talk to her to this day after 27 years. She's still in my life. I'm blessed for that. She was the best, like I said. And no PC at all with that woman. Oh, no. When Madge wasn't working for us, she worked in what other people would call a home for the developmentally disabled. Oh, no. Madge didn't work at a home for the developmentally disabled. You say, Madge, what do you do for work?
Me work with the retards.
Oh, you
Me work with the retards. Them retards, them retarded people. Me not know what you want me to call them. A lot of mercy.
Yeah, she just didn't give a shit. When I was about 10 years old, my mom got me these 2 gerbils. And I love these gerbils, right? They were like my little babies, right? They were just so cute. I thought they were the cutest little things. Madge, she hated my gerbils. She always told me that they look like rats, and she couldn't stand the sight of them.
Me ate them little rats.
Madge, look, they're so cute. And I take the gerbil and hold it out, like I wanted her to hold it.
Boy, get that rats away from me, them. Me ate them little rats.
And then one day, unfortunately, they both died on basically the same day. And this happened over a weekend. They lived a good 15 months, which is pretty good for gerbils. But yeah, same day. And then Madge comes back to work on Monday. And she walks in the house, and I'm still all broken up because my gerbils died. And I figure, okay, I know she hates them, but come on. Even she can cut me a little break here. Cut me some slack, right? I mean, my gerbils died. So again, she comes in the house, and I go, Madge, my gerbils died. Good.
Me glad them little rats dead. Me hated them little rats.
She just walks away without another word. How do you say that to a 10-year-old whose pet just died? It's so fucked up. She just didn't give a shit. But I definitely appreciate it now. Fuck PC. Fuck it. That's what I have to say. And Jamaicans, for those of you who don't know, are some of the most homophobic people on earth. Well, apparently it's gotten better in the last few years, but I think they're still pretty homophobic. Like, they will literally kill you if they even suspect that you're gay. There was this infamous case in Jamaica where there were these two guys living in a house together, and this rumor went around the neighborhood they were gay lovers, and they dragged these guys out into the street and beat them to death. And it turned out they were just two brothers just rooming together and sharing a house. Yeah, it's like that in Jamaica. And Madge was no exception. She was like this religious Christian. She was always listening to like Jesus music in the car, which I had to unfortunately live through. And she was pretty homophobic. And one night she was over the house and we were watching that HBO show 6 Feet Under about the funeral home. And I guess she'd never seen the show before. And all of a sudden, this gay love scene comes on between the two gay characters, the white and the black guy, David and Keith. And they start like making out and shit and like making love to each other. And she's sitting there with the most disgusted fucking look on her face, right? Like just utter shock and disgust.
Boy, look at the faggots them. The faggot down the batty boy them. Me hope you never turn gay, boy. Me hope you never turn into a faggot.
And I'm like 11 years old. I don't know if I'm gay. Like, how do you say that shit to like an 11-year-old kid? It's fucking great. Like I said, she just didn't give a fuck. And one more. I remember one time she took me to her Jamaican family's house, somewhere out in Queens. Madge lived in Queens. She's lived there forever, Rosedale. And we go to this house, and these people are like hardcore Jamaicans, right? I'm talking like you speak English, it's your native language, and you understand about 8% of what they're saying. Like, these people make Bob Marley look like a fucking Girl Scout. I mean, like, hardcore Jamaican. And the only thing I could understand that they were saying is some shit about chicken or chicken backs.
Yeah, man, the chicken back them. The rat fiance one time he ate the chicken back them, alright? And any chicken back and one guy and one any chicken back them. He ate the chicken back and the chicken back and the chicken back.
And I obviously found this hilarious. And later on, I said to Madge, like, Madge, remember that one time we went to that house with the chicken back people? And she looks at me like she's all offended and goes,
Boy, them not the chicken back people. They have names, you know.
Yeah, so that's the story of the great Madge. One of the best women I've ever known. And like I said, I've been blessed to have her in my life for 27 years. And hopefully 27 more. So, yeah.